I saw us, all of us, together back in the cistern. But we were older. Our parents' ages.
Comic-Con is always full of surprises. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 San Diego Comic-Con 2018 predictions.
From what I hear, the list is longer than my wang.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're taking a look at some of the things we'd both love to see and are most likely to be revealed at this year's Comic-Con, including new trailers, cast reveals, and new project announcements. Number 10, Jon Bernthal at the Walking Dead panel.
Man, that needs to wait, okay?
If you haven't seen the first 2 seasons of The Walking Dead, this entry has some spoilers. According to Deadline, Jon Bernthal will reprise his role as Shane in the upcoming 9th season of AMC's hit zombie apocalypse series and is, quote, likely to appear on the yet-to-be officially announced Walking Dead panel in Comic-Con's Hall H. Well, we know what you're thinking. How?
It's not what it seems, please.
Well, don't expect some sort of magical resurrection, as Shane will likely only appear in flashbacks or as a figment of Rick's imagination as he's done in the past. One thing's for sure though, when Bernthal shows up for a surprise, it's always a memorable moment.
Jon Bernthal, everybody! Shane himself!
Number 9, first trailer for The Dragon Prince. A new Netflix animated series from the head writer of Avatar: The Last Airbender? Sign us up. Little is known about The Dragon Prince other than it was announced in a tweet from Netflix's See What's Next Twitter account on July 10th, which states that the series will follow, quote, 2 human princes who forge an unlikely bond with the elfin assassin sent to kill them, embarking on an epic quest to bring peace to their warring lands.
Sweetness.
Given that the series has been given a release window of September 2018, and the creators are confirmed to be present at this year's Comic-Con, you can expect at least a bit of footage of this new show in action.
I need your wisdom.
Number 8, new Final Destination film announcement at ScareDiego.
Killing people to survive? Death's List? Really?
This year will mark Warner Brothers and New Line Cinema's 2nd annual ScareDiego event at Comic-Con. And on top of the news and reveals regarding movies we already know about, Deadline is reporting that there will also be a surprise film announcement. This could literally be anything, including an entirely new IP, but given that there hasn't been a new Final Destination film since 2011's Final Destination 5, our money is on a surprise announcement of the 6th installment.
There's this pattern that's occurring.
Oh, right, a pattern, yeah. You noticed that too, huh?
Other than speculation and reports that the 6th and 7th films would be shot back-to-back, not much is known about the future of the franchise, and we'd be curious to see what a Final Destination movie looks like in the modern horror landscape.
Look, don't get mad at me, but do you remember when Nick said that he could see signs before something bad was gonna happen? Well, now I think I'm seeing them.
Number 7, the new losers meet the original losers for It Chapter 2 panel. Speaking of ScareDiego, one thing we know for sure is that the follow-up to 2017's It will be featured prominently. With the full cast of the older Losers Club finally announced, we wouldn't be surprised to see the original Losers Club from the first film interact with their counterparts as part of the panel.
We're supposed to be having fun. This isn't fun.
The original losers are reported to appear in Chapter 2 in flashback sequences, so they'll likely be a part of the promotion for the new film. It's still too early to get a trailer, as production has only just kicked off and the film is only set for release in September of 2019, but we hope for some fun interactions between the young and older cast.
You know what the sad thing is that we're a good team.
Number 6, first trailer for Glass. While the trailer made its official debut at CinemaCon 2018 back in April, the only thing the public has seen from M. Night Shyamalan's highly anticipated follow-up to Unbreakable and Split has been a poster he recently tweeted out. The trailer will more than likely be shown at this year's Comic-Con, and we're hoping that it will also mark its online debut too. Reports from CinemaCon are that the trailer blew people away, and we can't wait to see what the director has in store for the return of Bruce Willis as David Dunn, and of course, Samuel L. Jackson as Elijah Mr. Glass Prince.
This is an art gallery, my friend, and this is a piece of art.
Number 5, first trailer for Star Wars Resistance. To mark the 10th anniversary of the beloved and critically acclaimed Star Wars The Clone Wars animated series, Lucasfilm will be hosting a panel that will feature some of the voice talent and creatives behind the series. This year also marked the end of the follow-up series Star Wars Rebels, and the announcement of Star Wars Resistance, which will be helmed by Clone Wars and Rebels creator Dave Filoni.
Wow, you're about as bright as a binary droid.
With Resistance set to debut later this year, and Filoni set to take part in the 10-year anniversary panel, What better time to show off Star Wars' animated future than while celebrating its past?
Hayden, I think you inspired the kid into, well, doing something like you would do.
Number 4, full Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse roster revealed.
I'm Gwen Stacy.
Come on. How many more Spider people are there? Save it for Comic-Con. What's Comic-Con?
Based on the final lines of the trailer, we think this one's pretty likely, with Nicolas Cage joining the cast as Spider-Man Noir alongside Jake Johnson as Peter Parker, Shameik Moore as Miles Morales, and Haley Steinfeld as Gwen Stacy. We expect to see the full list of Spider people in anticipation of Into the Spider-Verse's December 2018 release date. The comic book version of this storyline featured an army of Spider people from across the multiverse, and fans have eagerly speculated about which ones would make it to the big screen adaptations. As long as Peter Porker the Spider-Ham is included, we're basically happy.
Hey, kid. You're like me.
Number 3, Daredevil Season 3 trailer and release date. Defender spoiler ahead. The Netflix miniseries that saw Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Daredevil fight the Hand side by side didn't end well for the Devil of Hell's Kitchen. The season wrapped up with a big tease that the upcoming season would borrow heavily from Frank Miller's acclaimed Born Again storyline, and we've been waiting with bated breath ever since. The third season of Netflix's first MCU show is set to be released in late 2018, so we figure we'll get an exact date and a trailer during Marvel's panel at this year's con.
Try to run. Try to do anything other than what I just told you. You'll wish I never saved you from that bullet.
Number 2, first trailer for Shazam. It's been confirmed that we'll be getting the first trailer for 2018's Aquaman standalone movie at Warner Brothers panel in Hall H, but expect more news coming out of the DCEU. Along with the possibility of more news about 2019's Wonder Woman 1984, we're thinking it might be time for, at the very least, a teaser trailer for the upcoming Shazam movie that's set to release in April of 2019. We got our first look at Zachary Levi in the iconic Captain Marvel outfit via Entertainment Weekly just a few weeks before the con, so we think it's likely that DC and WB have more to show off.
You know, I think you should reconsider this whole cooling off period.
Number 1, Avengers 4 title reveal.
Perfectly balanced. As all things should be.
Go big or go home, as they say. To the surprise of many, Marvel will not be hosting a panel in Hall H at this year's Comic-Con. However, as we mentioned, Marvel will have a presence on a smaller stage, where they'll likely take some time to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of the MCU. We're thinking Marvel's being a bit coy with this one, and will drop the surprise announcement of the title for the upcoming follow-up to Infinity War. While the project was previously known as Infinity War Part 2, it's being referred to as Avengers 4 by the studio, as they're holding off on revealing the name. But this is Comic-Con we're talking about, the home of big announcements and big surprises. Crazier things have happened.
You will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.